السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. في لقاء يتجدد هنا من غانا من عاصمة آسرة في ورشة تدريبية التي قامت بها شركة كانكس للكتابة للورشة الإبداعية. يسعدنا أن نلتقي اليوم شخصية مميزة، شخصية جميلة جديرة بالحديث والحوار معها. أستاذتي لهذا اليوم هي السيدة دينيس ويستفيلد. هي معلمة لغة إنجليزية وآداب، تخرجت من جامعة جزر الهند الغربية في سانت أوغسطين، حيث حصل على درجة البكالوريوس في دراسات الاتصال وتخصص فرعي في الأدب الإنجليزي. تتمتع بخبرة تدريسية تمتد لسنوات عديدة، بالإضافة لدورها التعليمي. شاركت أيضا في عام 2016 في العديد من الأنشطة والمهام المتعلقة باللغة الإنجليزية والآداب، مثل الإشراف على المسابقات العامة والكتابة الإنشائية. تعد دينيس أيضا كاتبة موهوبة، حصلت على العديد من الجوائز الأدبية ونشرت أعمالا في مجلات عدة مثل انترسيت أنغولا أونلاين ماجازين أند كولا ماجازين. شاركت في ورشات عمل أدبية وندوات، وتعتبر عضوا نشطا في مجموعات الكتابة الإبداعية. أود أن أتعرف بها اليوم وأسألها عن شغفها الكتابي وكيف بدأت حبها للكتابة. Hi, good morning,
Hi.
Dennis. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you.
It's nice to meet you here,
Yeah.
and we do this conversation this morning. Please, my dear, want to start from your beginning. Why you start writing and why you choose the field to teaching English.
Okay. So I started writing a little later in secondary school.
Secondary school.
Yeah. And I started writing because I love to read.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why you love reading?
I love to read because my childhood
Mom or
was,
dad or who?
yeah. It was just a little rough when I was growing up.
Uh-huh.
And reading helped me quite a lot.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, to deal with whatever was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to love to read quite a lot, and then I started writing until later because I realized I was good at.
Yes, you
Yeah.
discovered that time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in secondary school, my teachers encouraged me, and I started writing more often.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please, I want to ask you about your themes in your books and stories. What your themes to prepare to introduce to your audience and readers?
Yeah, so I like to talk about social issues. So the relationships between men and women, as well as the abuse of children, because I think those are things that we don't talk about enough.
Yes, really.
Yeah. So I try to shed light on those things when I write.
Mm.
Or anything that I feel like writing about, I write about.
You don't have to feel like something is pushing you to write.
Yeah. But usually I would talk about social issues.
Social issues.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I want you to explain me. Besides, you are writers and you are teaching. What you are doing in like this group, like Nucleus Creative Writing Group. Tell me about that, please.
So the Nucleus Creative Writing Group is a group of Vincent women writers. And I've been a part of this group for a number of years now. They're the reason why I started writing so often as well. I wrote in secondary school, then I stopped.
Yes.
And they encouraged me to start again. And we encourage each other, we edit each other's work, and we also tell each other about competitions that we can submit stories to, magazines we can submit stories to, and we edit each other's work for competitions.
Yes.
And basically just encourage each other and help each other to write well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good, really, yes. Please, my dear, I want to ask about, because you are teaching anyway, I think you have a lot of patience to deal with the students. So I think you have many challenges with the
Yeah.
student. How you can overcome all these things?
Well, I love kids. I love my students. And my students generally, they don't give me too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I have really with them is that they take a long time to submit assignments.
Yeah.
So I'm one of the lucky teachers that my kids, I love them, they love me, and we
Yeah.
get along well.
Oh, you are lucky, you are.
Yeah. I have to have a lot of patience with the work, but with children, I have a good relationship with them.
Okay, that's nice. Please, Mr. Dennis, how have your membership is creative writing groups contribute to your growth as a writer?
Well, because of them, I started writing more frequently,
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, I had more practice.
Yes.
And because of them, I found out about a lot of competitions
Yeah.
and magazines that I could submit to. And they started giving me more work to do, more assignments, and that is how I started writing more frequently.
Wow.
So because of them, I was able to reach this far because it encouraged my writing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, I think you are winning some prize in your as a writer. So please tell us about that and what's the impact that you feel that you get this one.
So I won a few competitions at home. I've longlisted for some and shortlisted for others. And that is quite encouraging because it puts me, it shows me that I am doing something well and that I just need to keep practicing and eventually I'll get further in my career.
Okay. I think we reached to the final questions. Because you are a teachers, I know you are amazing teachers. We saw what you are doing in our workshop here. I want to give us a little advice if I want to start writing, especially in English way.
Yeah.
What we can do, how we can start.
I think the hardest part of writing is actually starting the writing. So I encourage everyone.
It should be spark.
Yeah.
If I'm just hard worker, it will not work with me.
Just push it. You have to push yourself. Yeah. Push yourself. Write at least one sentence and then go from there. Don't wait. Yeah. When you have an idea, you write down your idea and you start writing what you want your idea to be about or how you want to flesh it out. So you write your characters maybe, or you write the themes you want to use.
Yes.
Just start. I think sometimes we discourage ourselves and we feel like, oh, I can't write, so I won't do it. Start. Yeah.
Yeah, all advice you can give us to this morning start.
Yeah. So start and see if you can find a writing group, and that support would also be helpful.
Yes, and evaluate your work and give you advice.
Exactly. And do a lot of reading as well.
Yes. I just have one question in my mind, so I can't close it without asking you.
Yeah.
You give advice to start writing. So you are agree or disagree if I'm start writing, I publish my book or just wait a little while?
As in self-publish?
As self-publish. Is be quickly or just take more time? What do you think is better for the first writers or the younger writers?
I think very often it's up to you and what's best for you. But I personally would encourage you to wait a while and publish with someone who can help you to promote your work. Yeah, because it's a lot of work doing it by yourself.
Yes,
and self-publishing. But if you think that it's something you're able to do, then you can try that. But for other projects, you can probably wait and let somebody publish you.
Yes.
Yeah.
أعتقد بهذا السؤال أصل إلى ختام حديثي مع أستاذتي الكريمة دينيس ويستفيلد. أشكركم حسن اللقاء. Please thank you about your talking and thank you for your time.
No problem at all. Thank you so much.
My pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you so much. أمتم أصدقائي الحضور أترككم في أمان الله.